Welcome to the skill section. With limited resume space, you might wonder if you should include a skill section. And yes, you should. Hard skills are paramount in the tech industry, and so this section is very important to have. In fact, the choice of skills and keywords selected can either help your resume get past the ATS or be rejected. The system will scan for keywords relevant to the job listing. So if the role lists Ruby and you haven't mentioned Ruby as a skill, it can be automatically rejected. So how do you select the skills for this section? A good rule of thumb is to only include skills you're comfortable talking about in an interview. And you can ask yourself, which of my skills am I proficient and which apply most to the job? And if you're using those two questions to guide your selection, then at least you know you will have confidence in speaking to those skills. As career changers, you have lots of transferable skills. And so I suggest not including the skills that you don't want to use anymore, and especially if they aren't relevant to the new role. Should you list soft skills? Employers often consider soft skills to be just as important as hard skills. However, they are harder to evaluate when they are simply stated in a bullet point in this section. Therefore, if you tuck them into the bullet points in your experience section, this will allow you to highlight them in a more tangible way. So let's take a look at a skills section. And I would like to point out two key things. First being that this developer decided to place skills at the top of the resume. This can be very effective for a quick glance and assessment of your skills. Also, I want to point out how the skills are grouped. Using reasonable categories and groupings allows for a clean, organized presentation, and again, for a quicker assessment of your skills by the reader. So in conclusion, the skills section is an area you will always tailor per the role. And to get prepared for tailoring, I suggest building a running list of technologies and skills you're learning in each mod. That will allow you to swap out information a lot easier as you start to apply for roles. Another good practice is to research people with the same job that you are or will be applying for. Review their skills on LinkedIn, and that can also guide your skill section. Next, we'll cover technical projects. So I will see you in the next video.